Welcome back to Scottish Movies, and today I've got a bit of a collection update. So I've got items I've got from eBay, Rare Waves, CX, CX Online, Charity Shop, where else? And World of Books. And this is stuff I've accumulated over the last few weeks. I'm not quite sure when this video is going to go out, but yeah, it is stuff I've got in probably the last month or so as I'm filming. So I'm going to get started. So, first up, I think these are the ones I've had the longest. I've just not shared on the channel. Is some items I got from World of Books. And I've got a Blu-ray and 2 DVDs. So first up, I've got a movie. And this is from 1998. And it's a British comedy starring Gary Oldman from 2.4 Children. Neil Morrissey, obviously, Men Behaving Badly. You got Samantha Janus from Game On and just in EastEnders. Also got Griff Rhys-Jones and like Tony Slattery. And it's a film called Up and Under. And it's basically a kind of a film about like a pretty rubbish rugby team. And I know nothing about rugby, but I wanted to pick this one up for a while. Primarily, I'll be honest, I think you've got Samantha Janus in the buff in this, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, it was nice. But yeah, Up and Under, 1998. I watched it. It was a bad film. I had seen it before, but yeah, I wanted to give it another watch, so I picked that up. I think these all come to about 10 of these three. It's works out about £3. So next up, I got a Network, and this was again works out about just over £3. And this is a complete series, and it's a show called Bless Me Father. I've not watched any of this yet. It's not something I'm that familiar with. It's from the 70s, aired in, no, it says 1978 to 81, starring Arthur Lowe. Yeah, it looks like a kind of maybe a Father Ted type thing, but obviously filmed in the 70s and early 80s. Whether it is, I don't know. I'm sure it won't be as good as Father Ted, but it might be a laugh. My friend James Millership did recommend this one, I think. He said this was a pretty good one. So yeah, grab that. And next up is a DVD upgrade for a movie. I think that's got a 4K now. And he had a special edition, I think, not too long ago, but I also got the standard Blu-ray of a film from the 70s. This came out in, I think, I want to say 1978, and it's an animated film with rabbits. And if you don't know what it is already, it's Watership Down. Yeah, this film, it's got a U certificate. Yeah, how that's got a U certificate, I don't know. This is terrifying. Rabbits ripping each other's heads off and stuff. It's yeah. Long time since I've seen it. I did have a Blu-ray DVD. Sorry, like I said, I did kind of upgrade it, but I want to watch the Blu-ray now. But it's a great film. It's got a great song by Simon Garfunkel, I think it is. Bright Eyes. I just remember that. That's a really haunting song. But yeah, that's Watership Down. So if I want to see some rabbits get torn apart, I'll watch that and cheer myself up. So next up, the next one I've had the longest, I think, was this. And this is a pickup from Rare Waves, and it's an 80s film, and it's an 80s upgrade from DVD. I think this is from 1989. Yeah, it's from 1989. It's got a stacked cast. And I picked this up. I got a voucher on Rare Waves for like a £5, so I got this for about £2, I think, in the end. And he's got a stacked cast. He's got Steve Martin, Tom Hulce, Rick Moranis, Martha Plimpton, Keanu Reeves, Jason Robards, Diane Wiest, and Mary Steenburgen. And it is Parenthood. Yeah, I remember this being a pretty funny 80s comedy. I've not seen it for a long time. I always remember this. Steve Martin there as the cowboy, making the balloon animals. But yeah, I want to upgrade that one, so I have to get around to rewatching that. And like I say, for a couple of quid, it works out quite good. Next up, I've got a 4K, and this come from, I'm guessing it's, I want to say it's possibly French, I think it is. And it's a movie from 1981, is it? 81 or 82? 82. And and it stars a guy called Mark Singer, who I've known, well, I knew for this film, but also from V, the miniseries, then the Final Battle and V, ultimately the series, who already starred as Mike Donovan, and it is Dar Invincible, or well, what's actually called is the Beastmaster. So there's Mark Singer there. It also stars Tanya Roberts. I've rewatched this. This is kind of like your sword and sorcery type fun film. And yeah, I've never come across the DVD, let alone a Blu-ray, and I've seen this 4K. I didn't mind paying for on eBay. So yeah, I picked it up. It is literally just a 4K. But yeah, happy to have Beastmaster in the collection finally. So yeah, happy with that one. Next up, we'll go with I'll go with a charity shop pickup. So I got this past weekend as I'm filming this as part 3 for £1. Now the other 2 I got with a couple of music DVDs, which I thought might have some trade in them, but unfortunately they don't. So, but I don't. So I paid £1 for this really, and I don't mind at all because it's a network, and it is sealed as well. It's Les Dawson, that's ITV, the specials. I've not got any Les Dawson in the collection. I used to like this guy growing up. He's pretty funny. I don't know when this is from. Let's have a look. Does it say? I think, yeah, looks like it is it 4 specials from the 1970s. Also stars Roy Barrowcroft. I know he was his sort of his mate who starred in Coronation Street as Alec Gilroy. Also got stars joining Les and Roy Barrowcroft are John Cleese, Lulu, Willie Rushton, I've heard of him, Olivia John, Dennis Waterman, yeah, amongst others. So that's cool. Yeah, for £1, I'm never leaving that behind in a network. So yeah, I'm happy to add that in the collection. And moving on now to CX. So I've got a delivery from CX and I've got a couple of pickups from CX. I'll show you the pickups first. We've got 90s and an 80s DVD upgrade again. It's kind of what I'm doing at the moment, upgrading a lot of DVDs that I want to. Yeah, I'm not one for buying new releases very often, and I'm talking about new movies from the last few years. I kind of like my old movies. Anyway, I've got here a Van Damme movie, and I think is this either his first or second movie? I can't remember if this is his first or second. Well, picks up Kickboxer. I don't know if this come first or Bloodsport did, or maybe something else did. But yeah, I've seen this but a long time ago. I don't remember a lot about it. But yeah, this was like, I think it was about £6 in CX, so I got it with a voucher. So you're happy to pick that one up. Next up, we've got a movie from the 90s, 1994, starring Mel Gibson, Jodie Foster, and James Garner. And I think this is a Western, but I'll be honest, I've never seen it, but it looked fun. It's Maverick. Yeah, it says it's a Richard Donner film, who's the guy that made Goonies, amongst other things. So that's quite cool. Just a plain blue disc. But I want to get onto this one. I thought it was quite a long film. It's only just over 2 hours. That's not too bad. I think it's based. I want to say it's based on an old TV show, is it? Yeah, based on a TV series. But yeah, Maverick. So look forward to checking that out. Next up is a movie from the 90s. Again, this is one I got on CX Online. Been after this for a while as well, and I've seen on a video Andy from Forgotten Modern Movies talk about this film. It's an action movie. And he was picking it up, and I thought I'm going to pull the trigger and get it through CX Online. And it's a film starring Brian Bosworth, who is, I believe, was an American footballer from the 90s. It's a film called Stone Cold. So this isn't a DVD upgrade. I didn't have this full stop. But it looks pretty good. I think it's got a poster in there as well, and artwork on the disc. Might even have reversible artwork. I think it's from 101 Films. Well, yeah, he was picking this up as a really decent action film from the 90s. So yeah, I look forward to checking that out. Yeah, that's Stone Cold. And the final two are again one is an 80s DVD upgrade and one is an 80s movie I just didn't have in the collection. I think don't think I ever had a DVD release in this country, and I've just never had a region one of it. I'll show you that first. It is a film starring Charlie Sheen, Tom Berenger, and Corbin Bernsen, and it is basically what that says is Major League. It's a comedy. Una Mujer and La Liga. Yeah, La Liga. It's Spanish. I never had this in the collection before. I have seen it, but again, probably in the 80s, and I don't remember a lot about it, but I did want to have it in my collection. It's got a great cast. I also got Rene Russo, Wesley Snipes, Dennis Haysbert, or Margaret Whitten, who I remember. I think is she like the club owner from what I remember, because I think she was the boss's wife in Secret Man Success, if you've not seen it. She was good in that. But yeah, Major League. So can't wait to rewatch that one. And the final one is the DVD upgrade of a Tom Cruise movie from the 80s, which I don't think gets a bit of hate, but I really enjoy this film, and it's one of my favourite films of his earlier films. Picked up Cocktail, and this is obviously a German release. I didn't even know this had any kind of Blu-ray anywhere, so I've seen it on eBay. The other one was on eBay as well, incidentally. And I thought I'd pick it up. It also stars Brian Brown and Elizabeth Shue. Elizabeth Shue looking mighty fine as well, as she does in most films, to be fair. It's ages since I've watched Cocktail, but I just really enjoy it. I don't know what it is about it. It's got a great soundtrack as well. It's one of my favourite, probably early Tom Cruise movies. Probably one of my favourite movies of his, full stop, to be fair. But happy to add that in the collection. And yeah, that is it for this little collection update. I say little, quite a lot of titles there. But they'll go on the shelf. And I know there's a few that I definitely want to get cracking on with. The movies, Stone Cold for one. I do want to rewatch Major League sooner rather than later. Problem I've got at the moment is as I'm filming this, the World Cup has just started, and I'm quite a big football fan, so I'm literally watching football night and day. But anyway, we'll get to them sooner rather than later there, hopefully. Comment down below what you think of my pickups today. Is any of those that you want in your collection? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon for another video. Bye, guys.